let's talk about managing growth, because with those big increase in numbers, of course, comes stress on infrastructure. So where are you at in Queensland in that regard?
Yeah, look, that's it's an evolving issue, and it's directly linked, I guess, to the maturity or the sophistication of clubs, and many of the clubs are becoming increasingly sophisticated out of just sheer need, and others are obviously struggling to adapt. We're seeing clubs in Metro Brisbane closing the doors to new participants 3 or 4 months ahead of season commencement. So what that obviously means is that if they haven't evolved to be multi-campus clubs where they're utilising schools or other fields from sports nearby, they're becoming quite innovative around how to have a lot more utility or utilisation of their green space. But we're sort of asking the question now as to how much can we stretch the grass, so to speak, before we actually get some serious investment into community football. And the only way we can do that is with the help of government. That's the reality. The sheer scale of the investment, the sheer scale of football means we can't fund that kind of growth as a governing body. It's just impossible. So we absolutely need to partner with government and at all levels, and we work very closely with them. So we're really at a point where clubs can't stretch their green space anymore. We're unable to cater for the participants who want to play football now. We're never planning for things about what we might need in the future. We're actually trying to meet the need of what we have now. So we're not doing that either with seeking investment in nice to haves or wants. It's actually needs-based, and it's evidence-based, it's data-driven analytics. We're trying to come up with the kind of investment that improves utilisation and improves the number of participants that can use a fixed green space. So it's not only just about lights, or it's about change rooms. It's actually more around irrigation and drainage, because when you improve both of those things, you actually improve the ability to utilise the green space quite significantly. So they're the kind of things that we're working through with our infrastructure strategy. But ultimately, we're now at a point where we increasingly need to build a stronger partnership with government to help support the funding of those outcomes. So we're leading into an election period now. We're investing heavily in government relations and infrastructure team members, and we're now working with government every day, which is a fantastic step change for us.